Hi everyone. So I would like to share with you today how did I choose growth and prosperity over survival. So I'm Daniel and welcome back to my channel, Chi Nomads from Struggle to Freedom. And specifically today I would like to share with you the moment, the clarity that actually struck me one day and allowed me to transform my life and actually the life of all my family to this way of life that we are living now. So if you remember from previous videos, I shared with you that we were in a situation of a very deep financial crisis for ourselves. We owed a lot of money to the banks and we really didn't know what to do. But as a practical person, although I'm practicing Qigong and Tai Chi and meditation, I'm a very rooted and grounded person. I had a plan. So I remember sitting in the kitchen with a notebook, writing down the debt, the amount, the expenses, everything. I was very organized at that, and share it with my wife. My plan for the next few years: how can we slowly decrease debt and start to do new things for ourselves? And we were speaking about that, and we actually remembered listening to a beautiful video of Thich Nhat Hanh. And he was speaking about staying in the moment, clarity and all of that. And it's not something that we didn't do before. We did it a lot. We were sharing knowledge and listening to, I would say, great wisdom and masters. But lately I noticed about myself, because I was in survival mode. I basically forgot almost everything. I was working like crazy. And I had two jobs, my wife had two jobs. In between we were running with the car, bringing the children to school and come back again. So it's very hectic time. And I was definitely in a surviving mode. I was still practicing, I was still teaching. I could place myself in a situation that I could feel the stress when I was doing the calculation, but also let go of that for enough time to be clear and open to teach my student. This is something that for me was very special, but it was only because I had a lot of experience in practicing of energies. I had a lot of experience, if I would say, in reflection, self-reflection. I was in a place of a lot of experience of teaching people, and knowing how to do the small cuts. This is me, this is for them. But actually, because of that, I noticed that, let's say I'm sitting in the living room, I'm doing calculation, and I can feel the rise of the energy, the chi of the stress, tension here all the time. And I can see that I was speaking with my wife about numbers. My answer was snappy, aggressive even. And just before that, I have a conversation with one of my students. I was polite, I was relaxed, I was open. So the dissonance for me was too great to accept. So I was speaking with my wife about that. How can I would say, close the gap and actually live the energy life, or live the way that I want to be without the stress for myself, because this is a beautiful gift for myself before I can actually offer it and be authentic to my students. For me, it's important till today to be authentic. And then she said an amazing sentence that we actually listened together in a video. Life doesn't happen to you. Life actually happens for you. I still have goosebumps. So I was thinking about it. I said, life doesn't happen to me. Life actually happens for me. It means for a reason. And then I realized that whatever happening now, it's actually a beautiful gift. It's one step on a way to growth, prosperity, and change. And if life actually happened for me, it means that I was not connected to the stream, the Tao of the universe, when I was doing the deal about building my house. And it means that if I want to learn the lesson, I need to embrace it. I need to acknowledge it. I need to love my situation. That's the only way I will not be a victim to the stress and the financial crisis. I will actually overcome it, change, grow, maybe even like today, after a few years, try to share it with you. Maybe you learn something from my experience. Hopefully, yes. So life actually happened for me, for you, for us. And that means that everything is a pre-planned experience that allows the soul to grow. And yes, it's also practical. So I'm speaking a little bit more, I would say, out there, esoteric, philosophic, spirituality. But everything what I'm saying, at least for me, as a practical person, rooted and grounded also, there is a practical way of advancing from that. It's not only, speaking. It's not only acknowledging the beautiful universe. You need to eat. You need to give money to the bank. We need to, feed our children. So it's supposed to be eventually practical. Practical philosophy, practical spirituality. If I would listen before, I would see the sign that told me, no, this is not a good deal for you. But I was very straightforward about it. I looked and said, I want to fulfill my dream. I didn't listen to the sound. That's the reason it happened. But it's not about self-blame. It's about self-reflection and growth. And once I understand and I really feel that life happened for me as an opportunity to grow, the stress level just reduces. Because I was thinking about all the time, what can I learn? How can I change? How can I grow and prosper through that? And still, yes, of course, I was doing the steps, I was paying the money, I was returning the debt that I had, I was speaking with people, I was opening new courses and many, many things, I was driving the children all over. Everything was through the budget and through the system that I built to overcome the struggle, to be rooted. But all the time I was checking myself. How is my mood? Am I excited or am I tired and exhausted? Am I sharing authentically with my students or I'm just speaking because I need to rush to the next class? Am I honest with myself, with my wife, with my family, children, friends about the situation? And I noticed that actually when the change happened, more clarity came, more happiness. And I remember about few months later, my friend asked me, well, what's going on with that? And I said, it's not important because I was sleeping super comfortably at night. I was never thinking about it anymore. It popped out, said, okay, thank you. What's the lesson here? How can I change, grow? Okay, great. Come back again to the situation. So if you have this clarity, I believe it will allow you to see your struggle. And maybe your struggle is financial, maybe is emotional, maybe your struggle is, healthcare. I don't know, it depends on you. But whenever you look at the struggle that actually the universe is providing to you, your path of growth, your path to transformation, I believe that if you keep in mind that life actually happen for us, not to you, not to blame, not that the government is not okay with me, life sucks for me. No, it's only a path for growth and transformation. Everything can change. I know, I understand, it's not easy to think like that, but write it down on a piece of paper. Write a huge board, put it, on your refrigerator. Look at that every day. contemplate about it every day. Laugh, be happy, make jokes. Life is beautiful. Life is an adventure. Realize that. It's a beautiful, beautiful gift. And through that, make your own transformation. So my suggestion for you, write your struggle on a piece of paper. What is difficult for you? What would you like to change? Why do you think that you are a victim? And then in the other side of the paper, write, why do you think that you are actually happy? Why do you think that you're actually deserving? In what way this struggle, your personal struggle, will allow you to change, will allow you to grow? What are the smallest day-to-day mundane things that you can change, learn, advance? I believe that change doesn't happen in one day. Clarity came in one day, in a moment. But change is a graduate, overflowing motion of energies, of action and thoughts. The same like you're putting a drop of water in a glass and then another one and another one. Eventually it will fill and even overflow. It doesn't happen in a moment. But the clarity of filling the glass is like that. So look for your moment that is like that. Immediately, look for your moment, your clarity, your understanding that your personal struggle could be your triumph, your path to grow, prosperity, and then also to sharing that with other people. If you want to ask me something, please write down on the comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Have a blessed day. Thank you very much.